how it goes. I know, I was working on it, Bo. It defaulted to opening in windowed mode. Okay, immediately I'm gonna turn some stuff. I'm gonna leave voices up though. I'm gonna just turn that stuff down. So, are we ready to jump into this? Text speed. Does anyone know what auto forward time means? It's for if you don't want to click forward. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I love that or not. We might have to come back and fix that. Okay. I'm gonna push start on this. Your name is... Enter? Can I say I live in the city of Twitch? Honestly, I don't dislike the city of corn. City of butts, no. Because City of Corn sounds like it could be like... Do I actually say City of Corn or just City of Corn? But that sounds weird though. New Marlene's? Okay. Okay, I can get on board with that. I can get on board with that one. Okay, We're from the city of New Marlene's. Marlene's! It's Marlene's! Marlene's! I kind of want to say it Marlene's though. That sounds fancier. But I'm gonna push enter on this. Select pronouns. Okay, this was something I knew coming into the game, that it was like LGBTQIA inclusive, whatnot, but did not think that this was gonna be a thing. This is cool. I like that it, you know, you get to pick, but it doesn't necessarily impact your gameplay. Yeah, it was like, I appreciate this. Okay, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. I love that one was just hot and it's a chili pepper. Okay, hot, attractive, charming. People want to either be with you or be you. Love that. Okay, we have hot, book smart, keen eye, street smart, talk to animals, mystical, and powerful build. Okay, book smart. You know a lot of, quote, fun facts. Research is your favorite activity. Straight A student. Keen eye, observant, picks up on vibes, understands others' perspectives. Street smart, smells BS, also good at BS. No door can hold you. Okay, talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Okay, mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in a way others cannot. And powerful build, strong, athletic, pinnacle of fitness. Can shotgun a root beer in 3 seconds. Okay. There's apparently no Star Wars trait. No. Carrying spicy peppers. I appreciate this though. It's a people want to either be with you or be you. I appreciate that. Okay, that is the question. That is the question. NLA is asking an excellent question. Which of these would everyone pick for IRL? Which ones would you pick? See, because, like, the thing is, like, it says it unlocks additional paths and dialogue options, so now I'm like, which kind of paths do we maybe want to open? You get to pick 2. Mystical, street smart, and keen eye. Talk to animals and book smart. So you have no idea what to pick? Okay, we have hot, book smart, keen eye, street smart, talk to animals, mystical, or powerful build. I kind of want to pick keen eye. Because I think that could be kind of cool in terms of being able to, you know, pick up on things as we're going through the story. Keep in mind, this is apparently a horror story. Either hot or powerful build. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of thinking we could go with keen eye or mystical. I like the idea of being able to pick up on things. Because see the threads of reality in a way others cannot. Like, I think that could be kind of fun. Like, I like the idea of being able to, like, notice other things that other characters in the story maybe aren't noticing. I kind of like the idea of the talk to animals. See, the hot could be, like, this, I don't even know anything about the story, but now I'm just like, now I want to know how this is gonna really, like, interact with it. Because the attractive, charming, like, that could be interesting to see, like, how people react to you differently kind of thing. I like the idea of being book smart, but I don't know. I don't think that's one I want to pick, though. I do kind of want to be able to talk to animals because I kind of want to see what kind of chaos that causes in terms of the story. So close, Broadway Blonde with that 19. Okay, if y'all had to pick between having keen eye or mystical, which would you pick? Mystical is strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in a way others cannot. Or keen eye, observant, picks up on vibes, understands other perspectives. Like, if you had to pick one, which one would you pick? Because I'm kind of torn between these two. Which? Ooh, there's a poll. Y'all, there's a poll. Vote on the poll. Seen a lot of votes for keen eye and one for mystical. Mystical sounds cool. But, like, the thing, like, the observant, I feel like is maybe gonna come in handy. But now I'm also remembering this is a horror game. Maybe we want a powerful build to be able to be athletic. There's so many combinations here. There's so many combinations. There's so many combinations. It's hard to choose. I know, it's too many choices. There's too many choices. We're not going to be here for 2 hours. I'm just immediately, like, immediately in the game, I'm going to be like, oh, but if we had picked this, they probably would have said this or something. Mystical is coming back up behind here. Yeah, time to play through this game 42 times so we can see everything. Right? Like, immediately I'm like, okay, am I going to want to play this game multiple times? Possibly. This is a good time to mention. We do have a giveaway open right now. Exclamation point giveaway will give you information if you would like to own a copy of this game. Also, I missed the heist, but GG. Of course you all ended up making them tied. That's helpful. Okay. I think the keen is going to be useful. We're going to do keen eye and talk to animals. We can always maybe come back later and do something else. Okay. Okay, you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you're only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is. Confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. I know, me making a choice in a timely manner? What? Okay, the long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. Didn't take days. Are you impressed? I didn't take days and days and days. Okay, can we already save? Can we please already have a save? I don't want it to auto do stuff. That stresses me out. Okay. Good question, Looney. What do we have? We have font sizes. Oh, we have self-voicing options. Okay, so there's text-to-speech, clipboard, there's... Okay. That's cool. Okay, so you can change the text and stuff if you want to. This is a visual novel, in case anyone missed that. So that is cool that they have some text-to-speech options. I think I'm gonna go ahead for now and read stuff. I make no promises of doing voices for characters, but I am going to attempt to read things. I am not a voice actor, so we will see if I decide to come up with any silly voices. But, okay. Okay, anywho, the cousin bought the tickets. Okay, the funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Oh, we are in third person. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Okay, stranger. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Okay. His shirt says, I want to, yeah? His face, though. He's cute. He's cute. He's like, I just want to be your friend, but also he's kind of creepily staring at us a little bit. Just a little bit. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. He doesn't blink. No blinking. There's no blinking allowed. It's like he's gonna eat my soul, right? Honestly, I think it would be more creepy if he did blink. I think it would be more creepy if he was just like, the thing is, like, he would just be blinking. Like, then if they added blinking, then the mouse would have to move. Like, it would be really weird if this was just a still image blinking. Wait, does he blink? Did he actually blink? I did not see him blink. What? Okay. We read that. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Oh, okay, we get options. Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Okay, how are we playing this? Are we, like, gonna be freaked out? Or are we just gonna be super chill with this? Yeah, totally. I'm totally not addicted to Stream Raiders. I'm totally not already to, like, tier 15 on the viewer side. Full chaos? Should we say hell yeah? He does look cute. I kind of want to say, dude, what's wrong with you? Because that seems like the appropriate response to him saying that. But also, we can also remain silent, apparently. I know, honestly, like, I'd be totally down to play more visual novels. It's just also a balance of, like, reading stuff. I also just don't know many of them. Like, I know, like, the Hustle Cat one that I mentioned, which I need to go back and finish because I was enjoying it. Okay, I think we're gonna go for the in-between, the, like, overly enthusiastic about it and the, like, silent. I think we're just gonna go with the wait, what? Okay, we're gonna go with the wait, what? Pushing joggers into the harbor. Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad, not just playing. So she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. This is an adventure. Yeah, just casually committing assault, like, huh? I think he's telling a story, like, he's telling a story of what they did in the past. Like, not saying that he's a teen now. Hold on, one sec. Okay. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. I know, the fact that she fell into the harbor herself, like, I'm just visualizing her, like, swinging her purse, and, you know, she's probably, you know, I'm visualizing a bigger purse, and it probably threw her off balance enough that she ended up falling backwards. Maybe she was wearing heels or something, and she ended up getting off balance. Apparently. I love that we've just named the stranger Todd. Though, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And geez, you ever just get so mad that you want to, like, kill somebody? I love our options! Okay, we're like 2 seconds in this game and I'm loving it already. Okay. We have the option to threaten him. I kind of feel like killing someone right now. I never feel that way, no. Or, oh yeah, all the time. What is wrong with you? Smile and pretend he didn't just say that. Just tell us where the body is. I'm torn between what is wrong with you and threatening him. Hi, Bella. Because this person apparently has been talking like this for multiple hours. This is what we get for choosing talk to animals. Yes. Smile and pretend you didn't just say that. See, this is so tricky because these are all, like, the choices are great. Yeah, this is why you bring headphones. Well, apparently, like, the thing is, we, like, woke up from a nap at the beginning, and apparently he just kept talking that entire time. That is maybe a good point, Looney. He didn't pick up on the last thing, so... I'm gonna do that I never felt that way, no. Because I think, like, if we just do nothing, he's just gonna keep talking. And I don't know if the threat's really gonna... I don't know. I'm just gonna say no. I've never wanted to kill anyone. You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think they never thought that... Makes them think things they never thought they could. I was gonna say, like, dude, you're, like, in your 20s? I honestly could have killed that woman. I feel like that's not something we should be laughing about. Anyway. How is this an anyway? Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. This is already a roller coaster. This is already a roller coaster. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, at least we know she's not dead. It's not the kind of horror I was expecting. Yeah, in case anyone doesn't know, this is apparently a horror game. So, hold on, what is this poll? Murder? Yes, no. I'm concerned that yes is winning. The emotional whiplash, like, what? What? I think... I mean, he didn't specify where, so... Well, she's apparently... I mean, he's just saying that she's giving birth, so, if we believe that he's currently telling this in current time and not just making this up, maybe she's alive? But, okay. But... I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I just might wind up... So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, this guy's real committed. I love that the constant choice is what's wrong with you. Ooh, okay. So, here's our first thing. Keen eye. We have a keen eye choice. Do you love her enough to make this work? I want to choose our keen eye option that we have. Okay, I'm gonna actually click on this keen eye one. Do you love her enough to make this work? You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'll be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Huh? Yeah, good stuff to think about. Just immediately scrolling on his phone. Yeah, I was like just immediately scrolling on his phone. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? Dude. I'm just gonna say I didn't. I didn't. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything, haha. Dude, you just admitted to that you would be down to murder someone. I ain't telling you where I'm going. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Hollow, or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the holler, you see? And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. Think we should kill him first? I mean, that could be a choice. This is the guy who leaves for a gallon of milk and comes back 23 years later when you have money. Yeah. This is a weird start to Animal Crossing. It's not Animal Crossing. You have Taco Bell? Yum. Alright. I've never wanted to do this kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die! Alright, he looks back at his phone. Oh, for once focused on— I missed it! Oh, I hated that. I think I changed— wait, did I make it be faster? Did I make it be faster instead of slower? Which way is fast? I don't know. He looked back at his phone. Alright. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Somehow I think we'll manage. We could actually choose to be the killer and try to hide your crimes. Could be interesting. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Why are they dripping? This should go well. Hi, DJ. It's good to see you. How's it going? He's quite the charmer. I'm just gonna say no thanks. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong, best you have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. Yeah, great first impression. If you right-click just opens the menu. Okay, boiled peanuts are popular in some places where peanuts are common. Fully mature peanuts do not make good quality boiled peanuts. Rather, raw or green ones are used. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't think I've had boiled peanuts. I've eaten an absurd amount of peanut butter in my life. Dialogue skipping? Yeah. So the thing that I was trying to figure out is that went by really fast. Because I had moved this all the way over here thinking that was slower, but it seemed to go faster that way. It's near a peanut factory? Okay. Yeah. Like, obviously, like, they could be good, but not dripping from a stranger. No thanks. Yeah, why are they leaking through the bag? It's not a very good bag, then. Widely consumed and commercially available in the area of southern United States and North Carolina, South or Central Florida, or as far north as Ohio and west of Mississippi. Okay. We're not going to start over for reading a dial. He was basically saying something about reading his phone. It was really weird that that one in particular just auto went kind of thing. But, yeah. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is like I put it back to the middle because apparently the left was making it skip really fast, and I thought that was slow based on where like the text speed was maybe. But I think it might be the other way. Let's see. Let's see if putting it this way makes it slower. Okay. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes squeaking as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. I don't know if I like that we got different music as soon as they showed up. Hey, Tap Girl. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos of her Facebook page. It's so... Does anyone else feel like it's so weird that Facebook is in this? Or is that just me? Ice Cubes, DJ. There you go. Okay, she's your cousin, Tabitha. She looks annoyed to be here. Okay, so we've got, looks like someone needs a hug. Hey, Tabitha. Give her your condolences or remain silent. So, in case anyone missed it, like, the whole reason we were coming here is our aunt, her mom, died of some sort. Oh, is it Tabitha? I think, I don't know. Tabitha? I don't know. I don't know. Tabitha? No. Okay, I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Also, I just looked on my other monitor at the icon for this game. Apparently the icon on your, like, your desktop bar thing, whatnot, is a cat, and I love that. Okay, she looks like she needs a hug, but I feel like this is overly optimistic. All the way off to the right so it doesn't skip text. Okay. Yes, okay, so I do have it all the way to the right. Cool. I was like, please don't skip stuff. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Looks like someone needs a hug. I'm so sorry for your loss. Come here, cuz. Bring it in. You going for a hug? Okay, you going for a hug. She tries to pull away, but it's too late. You squeeze tightly. Your cousin's squirming in your grip. She looks like horrified. She looks like horrified that we tried to hug her. Okay. Enough! Did she just slap me? She pulls away from you, dusting off her clothes. Something you should know about me is that I'm not really a hugger. Don't let go, squeeze tighter! I'm gonna say this. I just thought you might want some comfort considering... Sorry, I just thought you might like some comfort... Oh, considering I didn't realize I was gonna repeat the same thing. I don't. Now come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Okay. It doesn't take... See, it just really also feels weird, like, with cars and stuff. I don't know... The best thing I can guess is just in terms of, like, the color palette of this game. Like, it feels like it feels like it should be set in a time that there's not cars. So, it doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence and she focuses on the road. Okay, tip. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay. And have a fraught relationship, as do us and Tabitha. Yes. Yeah, our relationship is definitely not the greatest, it seems like. Okay, so we gotta choose. So... Okay, dialogue options labeled Explore can usually... Okay, taken without advancing the story, but they can impact relationship. Okay. Have we ever actually met? Okay, so here's our choices. We can do How Are You Holding Up? Or I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Okay, so apparently our mom is dead as well. We can also do the funeral. I feel like that's not the best spot to start. Or have we ever actually met? Could be an interesting one. I kind of want to see if the Dead Moms Club one tells us a little bit more about, like, our character kind of thing. So I'm gonna pick that one. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin turns and stares at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. Her face. Like, she is very upset with us right now. This is, okay. Prequel to Stardew? Okay. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. What do you think, chat? We can do How Are You Holding Up? So, the funeral. Have we ever actually met? Yeah. How about that airline food? Well, to that either. Yeah, it was like, I was more interested to see, if we were gonna say anything more to her with picking that dialogue option more than what she was gonna say. I don't want to just be like, so, the funeral, that feels weird. She hasn't really responded to us well, so how you're holding up, I don't think she's gonna really say anything. I think I'm gonna click the have we ever actually met? Have we ever actually met before? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Yep, you have your mother to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Haha, yeah, Dead Moms Club. I wish I had known about you. Is there bad blood between us? That was unnecessary. Ooh. I'm gonna say I wish I'd known about you. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. Flight attendant walks over. Would you like wet peanuts? No! How about the airline food? Pretty nutty. Okay, got it. I still don't want to ask about the funeral. How you holding up? Fine. We have our keen eye choice of, are you sure you seem tense? You know you can talk to me about it, right? I lost my mom too. Okay, but if that ever changes, phew, good to hear. I appreciate this second option, but also we just found out that we just met technically for the first time. I'm gonna use the keen eye one. Are you sure? You seem tense. Are you sure you're all right? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expressions tense and icy. Well, it's still giving us the option to explore all these things, and you all know me and how I do dialogue options, so I'm just gonna say, so the funeral? So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Gonna say, need any help planning? Okay, I'm gonna say, need any help planning? Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Okay, it's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. I guess we're gonna remain silent now. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Okay. Is it just me, or is this building very dangerously close to the edge of a cliff? Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure this building is hanging off a cliff, and I would not want to be in this room on the 3rd floor here. Cousin, no, this is like actually cousin. I was just gonna say, DJ, I agree with that. It definitely has a little bit of Edith Finch vibes here. Yeah, I guess it's got one hell of a view, but also, like, the house is, like, leaning off the cliff? Okay. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed. Always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty? Oh, the faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like something that should have been left to rot. Oh, can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. leading up, no, like the house is definitely like very on the edge of the cliff there. Yeah, you could literally topple the house. Like, it definitely does not look safe. Even, like, look at the... If you look here, like, the balcony is broken. Everyone go to the corner of the room and jump. That doesn't sound safe. I inhaled too quickly and it made me yawn. That does not sound safe at all. Unless if you're trying to fall off a cliff to your death. Haunted mansion vibes, okay. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Why are we going into this house? Like, look at it. Like, it even, like, the way they're presenting the picture, it looks crooked. It's for science. I would not want to be a part of that experiment, then. You fixed it? Okay. I know, exactly. Yes, seriously. Immediately, that was what played. It was playing in my head. It was immediately playing in my head. Welcome to our family's humble estate. I feel like I need to give her more like a welcome to our family's humble estate. I feel like she needs to be more like, eh. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I feel like that fits her more. I don't know. Yeah, either I feel like we're gonna try to become best friends, or we're like gonna end up like... Someone's gonna end up murdered. Yeah, it's like, she sounds like a fun person. So we can say, so you live here? It's beautiful. We can lie. So, like, we can, like, truthfully say we think it's beautiful. We can lie and say it's beautiful. You can say you really let this place go, huh? I thought you all were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? That seems a little rude. Yes, I'm kind of guessing maybe someone's gonna end up murdered. Clue skills, yes. I'm gonna do the whole lie and say it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. It is the wait, hold on. I gotta do that. It is. The estate was a prized jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Shall we take a tour? Or shall we take our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janny. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, come on. Can we be best friends and share? Like, she's not gonna share the mac. There's a cat. Like, there's a cat. Yeah, so we do have the bag of boiled peanuts, I think. First the cat. I was like, wait a second, there's a cat. I think I probably would have noticed that first, but I've been, you know, drawing my eyes down to the text more so than the pictures. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Okay, tip. Some explorer options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Okay, we have someone cleans this place. This place is nasty. It's nice. Lie, it's perfect. Awesome. I love peanut butter and jelly. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? I've kind of, yeah, I was like, I kind of want to click on the ice cream one. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. Okay. General store? How very folksy, but I'm your guest. Oh, that sounds like a luxury I can't afford. Sweet, thanks. I want to say this folksy one. A general store? How folksy. Is it? It's a store that fulfills your general shopping needs. General store just describes what it is. I know, it's like, ooh, ice cream. Okay, I want to ask about cleaning. I'm sorry, someone cleans this place? Why do you ask? Not up to your sparkling city standards. Out here in the country, we know how to put up with a little dirt and grime. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I want to do the peanut butter and jelly one, and that was the one it left. Okay. Awesome! I love peanut butter and jelly. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? Hold on. I got an achievement! Got an achievement! Oh, her face! That smile can't be real. I got, what was the, hold on, let me look at what the achievement was called. The achievement is called The Damned Smile. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it doesn't look like anyone's cleaned this place in a while. The fact that someone comes in here weekly and cleans, I don't think they actually clean. Like, look at the cupboards. That smile can't be real. I didn't, but good for you. Alright. Alright, what's next? Alright, what's next on, oh, that's me. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Hi, kitty. You can tell they have flowers from the wedding and other sorry for your lost stuff all over the place. Yeah. Like, there's flowers. There's flowers and things. There's, like, gifts. I can talk to the cat. 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 Don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. The cat's name is Frou Frou. Nimi Parlspa. Yeah, I was like, don't talk to me. I was like, anyone speak French? Because apparently the cat speaks French. I'm gonna say, okay, but can I pet you? Ugh, another filthy American sticking their business where it doesn't belong. You want to speak French? Okay. I forgot to talk to people, yeah. No. You may not pet me. I would sooner smear myself with sewage than be touched by your filthy ape hands. Okay, I am not regretting us picking talk to animals. I am not regretting this choice. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay. I guess I could do this in Steam, too. I'm just gonna take a screenshot. It's just silly. Oh, good. Stop wasting my time. Let's finish the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Ew? It is nasty. It is a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mysterious stains paint the floor. Are we sure this toilet works? Yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. There's a bug. Disgusting! Yes. But it's so crusty. It's fine. Don't be so dramatic. I don't want to know. I don't want... Okay, who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall. Be a lot nicer if Janny didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that. So you can blame her for the state of the place. Can I use your bathroom instead? You could clean it or remain silent. Outhouses with no plumbing that look better than this. I was like, this is icky. This is really icky. I'm gonna tell her to clean it because I don't think there's no way she would say yes to us using her bathroom based on her opinion about her ice cream. Okay, you sign resignation. Janny isn't the only person capable of cleaning things. Tabitha scoffs from outside of the room. Hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives. Lift the toilet seat. Ew! Scram, fellas, the jig is up. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. I mean, if this is our toilet that we're gonna use while we're staying here, I guess we gotta get used to it. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is a good place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Okay. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Rather dig a hole? Yeah, maybe. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This person in this picture looks so unamused. Yeah, I was like, can we go home now? I know, right? Yeah, there was definitely like a wine glass with a toothbrush in it. And I have questions. Poop off the cliff? I mean, that could be a choice. I guess it does kind of look like a young lady D, doesn't it? I know. What is this place? Why? Also, I'm gonna save real quick. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Jenny wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Okay, what are our choices? We can explore with our keen eye. Yeah, it was like, how thoughtful? Check for spy equipment. Okay, what's with all the boxes? This room is amazing. I love that the Z's all fancy. What a dump. Seems a little dusty. This room is nice, thank you. Who used to sleep here? Ooh, that's a good question. I want to know the boxes first, though. Okay, we're gonna ask about the boxes. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Offer to help move the boxes. Won't press you. Let's offer to help move them. Do you need help moving them? Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. I gotta know. Oh, no, it's still there. Okay, I was gonna say, did we lose that one? So, we gotta know, I wanna know who used to sleep here. When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here, and now you'll sleep here. Carry on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Okay. It seems a little dusty. You spent a moment searching for the right word. Dusty. Wow. That eye roll. Look at that eye roll. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm not giving you the 5-star hotel treatment you so desperately seem to need. You can dust it yourself if you care so much. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the forest so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Okay. Oh, we've got choices. This game has so many choices. I don't know what to do. Okay. So our keen eye choice is there was bad blood between our moms, but there doesn't have to be between us. Or we got what's going... Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Did I do something wrong? Are you sure you're okay? Okay. I think I'm gonna go with our keen eye, though. Of the bad blood. I don't know what happened when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can't we just start fresh, now that it's just us? Okay, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've got here. You've been fine. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please, just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. She actually responded to us and didn't just glare at us. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who ever came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know you owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. I kind of want to see if she'll let us come watch. What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Hashtag girl boss. I'm gonna say girl boss, because that just sounds ridiculous. Damn, I can't believe you're the only one in your 20s. I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Tap Girl. Oh, why thank you. Any other insane questions before I leave? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go for a walk around in town or something until you get tired? There's historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. That smile, though. I'm not gonna ask her to take me into town. She has stuff to do. I'm not gonna bug her that much. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. All right. Okay. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. I know, she smiled again. I'm liking this so far. Honestly, like, visual novels are not something that they're not like a kind of game that usually like sticks out for me as like a game to choose to play kind of thing, because yeah, it's a game, but you know, it is really a lot of just reading the story, which like I'm like, well, why wouldn't I like want to play those? Like, of course I would want to like read a story and stuff. Like, it's cool. We didn't leave. Our cousin left. And we're gonna go explore town? And now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Okay. PB&J sounds great. Settle into your room. I love that we have the option to go straight to the forbidden wing of the estate. So it looks like town is going to be where we're headed no matter what. Do we want to immediately cause chaos? I don't know do? I kind of immediately want to just, like, let's just go. Let's, you know what? Let's do it. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidden wing of the estate. You immediately turn to the nearest door, only to be impeded by a padlock. Okay, so maybe we're not exploring as much as I thought. Because apparently it's locked behind a padlock. So, at least we know. I guess we'll have to try to explore again later. I kind of see that this could be a thing that we, like, come back to later once we have some more info. I like the PB&J option. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plates, and a knife. We're looking for stuff for the sandwich. Okay, we could talk to Frou Frou again. Should we try to talk to Frou Frou again? Ooh, we could check out the garden, apparently. I want to check out the garden. Okay, this garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. You don't think you want to go out there after all. Are you even up to date on your tetanus shot? I mean, that is an excellent question. Okay, let's return to the kitchen. You close the door behind you and return to the kitchen. Okay, let's talk to Frou Frou. Frou Frou hisses as you draw near, remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Do you like living here? I despise small talk. I love this cat. Can you tell me about Tabitha? What can you tell me about my cousin? This is the first time I've met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. Can you tell me about my aunt? Can you tell me about my aunt? Apparently our aunt's name was Perlane? I never knew my aunt. She's dead. Don't waste my time on corpses. Or I don't waste my time on corpses, this cat. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Frou Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. Frou Frou bit me. I was just trying to be best friends. Okay. Search the pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, look at all the mac and cheese. There's so many boxes of mac and cheese. Okay. Cat transformation has started. Yes. Okay, let's look closer. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. You flip to a bookmarked page. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. See, I'm kind of glad we chose the keen eye, because that was kind of cool that we were able to see, you know, a little bit more. It makes it feel a little bit more like an actual place. I know. Can we just have the mac and cheese? And it even says craft on it. Okay. Wait, examine the mac and cheese. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. Cook it for yourself? Empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf. Hi, Maple. Great time. Great time to come in while I'm talking about a dead mouse. Think you would poison the mac and cheese? Take over the mine? I mean, we could, maybe, possibly. I'm trying to make Tabitha our friend, so I don't want to cook it as much as I would love to eat the mac and cheese. I'm not gonna steal her mac and cheese. Can't become a worse enemy if she's dead. I don't think we can murder her. But also, the fact that the game gives you the choice to empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf, I feel like that's a little excessive. We're just gonna put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she's already seems not like you. Put it back. You put the box where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Okay. Take the peanut butter. I'm loving the knockoff names. Like, it's like craft, but it's actually spelled with a C. And this is like Jif, but it's with a G instead of a J. Not with that attitude. I mean, we'll see what the game lets us do here. It's GIF. It's GIF. It's not GIF. This is GIF. Okay. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read that. All you need now is a plate, knife, jelly, and some bread. So take the bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. Okay, all you need now is some jelly, a plate, and a knife. Close the pantry. Okay, you close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Let's search the fridge for jelly, maybe? As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janny, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." I love that she actually wrote back. Okay, you open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. This place is super sanitary, and it's great. It's grossing me out. Okay, I am not examining the old takeout. Nope, I am, no. Grab the ice cream. No, we're not allowed to touch the ice cream. I don't know why we opened the freezer with the fridge, but we're just gonna take the jelly. I don't want to know how old the takeout is. I don't want to know how old the mayonnaise is. I'm just gonna take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Okay. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha usually uses. The only things you need now are a plate and a knife. Better close the fridge and keep looking. Is this a horror game about not wanting to see dust ever again? I know, I'm more just, grossed out. It is apparently in the horror genre, but I don't really know anything about the story of anything, so we're just kind of going with it. Okay, nope, I'm good. Nope, we're not touching the ice cream. We're not allowed to, and I don't want to know how old the other things are. No, thank you. Okay, you return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. I guess search the cabinets? Okay, this cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a bowl. Examine the mug. Okay, hold on. Examine the shot glass. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perline, so it wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Perline wasn't the type to have, kitschy? Yeah. Kitschy friends whoever gave themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Okay, wasn't the type to have that. Okay. Keen eye. Maybe it belongs to Janny. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face period over her shoulder. No, I don't want to know how old the mayonnaise is. No, thank you. Yeah, the horror is how old most of the food is. Yeah. You've seen some screenshots and you can understand why it's categorized as horror. Okay. Yeah, it was like, I'm assuming we're probably going to have something that would put it a little bit more in the category, but we're definitely, I still feel like, you know, we're into it a little bit. We're definitely still at the beginning of the story though. Okay. I don't need a bowl. I examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock NC. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rocks. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Okay. I don't need a bowl. Grab the plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your peanut butter and jay. Take your time, or time to get to work. I don't need the bowl. I don't know why it has an option to grab a bowl. I don't know why you would want that. So enjoy your seats, yes. Ends up haunted? Maybe. Okay, make the PB&J. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations. You feed yourself. You can feed yourself. I know, I wouldn't count those as ingredients either, but I was wondering if this is going to be an achievement, and it is! We got an achievement for making a peanut butter sandwich, and that makes me happy. Okay, a job well done. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Okay, we're done here. Let's go back. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? No. Fo, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Let's go get settled into our room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Take a nap, put your spare clothes in the dresser, closet, window, examine the painting on the wall. This must be an old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you've barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she actually is in the mood for conversation. I want to know about the closet. Why is there a doll in here? Okay, you can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of the closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Okay, yeah, we're picking up the doll. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Nope, we'll put that back. You close the closet behind you. Let's look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you can totally get out there with a... If you own this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. Tabitha, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Let's go get settled into our room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you sit by the fountain, which of course would have gotten a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Okay, let's put the clothes away. Oh! Why is... You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It's quiet, but angry. How in the world did... How is there an opossum in the dresser drawer? I'm hoping we can talk to it. Afraid! Aww. Explore, I friend, know her. Aw, what's your name, little guy? What are you doing in my drawers? I friend, I know hurt. Look at its face. Afraid! What's your name, little guy? Its name is Dustin. Can we keep him forever? Can we keep him forever? Hi, Dustin. He's so cute. Can you tell me about the human who lives here? Which human? Perlane died. Only one human lives here. Dustin not good with names. 2 humans live here. Can you tell me about the humans who live here? Okay, Dustin. Okay. 1 human sad. 1 human scary. The sad human. Can you tell me about the sad human? Cries. Gives Dustin bad sleeps. Can we just keep Dustin forever, please? What about the scary human? Always watches. Eyes hateful. Okay. Maybe scary, like, maybe scary is Janny? I love just the K. What are you doing? I really wish I had screenshot him just saying Dustin, because it was adorable. Okay, what are you doing in my drawers? Warm. Dark. Alright. Can you move, please? I want to put my clothes here. No. This Dustin house. Okay, we have the choice to shoo him out of the drawer or fashion your clothes into a nest. Dustin is now our best friend. Of course we are. It's an achievement. It's an achievement, too. You poor thing. You look cold in there. He's so cute. I know, wouldn't it be so sad if we only had the option to shoo? Dustin is precious. Hold on. I have to screenshot this. Oh. Okay. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth somewhat more at ease than before and looks up at you with shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. I am so glad we picked Talk with Animals. I am so glad we picked Talk with Animals, or we would have probably just had to shoo him out of there. Yeah, have this much extra dialogue / content. I'd be interested to see, like, our keen eye, we've already gotten quite a few choices to, like, ask different questions, and we've already been able to talk to 2 different animals. Like, I figured the animal one wouldn't have come up as much as it has. I know, just Dustin will remember this. Dustin is so cute. Okay. You close the drawer, satisfied for a job well done. Okay, you know what? We've earned a nap. You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a small cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around... Wait. Beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy. In strange places, you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. Yeah, it was like, it doesn't look like you maybe, like, it doesn't look like the skills necessarily interact with each other, so, like, you would need to do them with different pairings, but you could do, it seems, playthroughs to play through once with each skill. Because so far, it's like, you know, Talk with Animals and Keen Eye, they aren't interacting with each other. So in theory, you wouldn't actually have to do the 42 different pairings. It get a bunch of exclusive sex scenes? I don't know. Right. Can we just hang out with Dustin? Dustin's our best friend now. So we came here to make best friends with our cousin, and we made friends with an opossum instead. Talk to sexy owls? I don't know. So far, the Keen Eye and the Talk to Animals, like, they've both been unlocking different dialogue options for us, but they haven't, there hasn't been, like, a combo. So I guess it would be... There might be an interaction with the animals that maybe you only can have if you have Keen Eye. So, like, if there's a Keen Eye dialogue with an animal, then you would need that specific pairing in order to see that dialogue. But for the most part, it looks like they're separate. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Might as well head to town. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Achievement unlocked. Urban Explorer. Okay. If you had known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. Work to program in. Yeah, it's like, so far they seem to be individual things. Again, this game is technically in early access on Steam, so that could maybe be something that they plan to add in later, like down the line kind of thing, having the perks like interact with each other in that way, but so far they've been two separate, like there hasn't been any crossover between the two different skills we picked. So yeah, this one's definitely boarded up. Looks like we maybe got a store of some sort, and then the town hall. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Alright. I'm assuming we're probably going to walk to the general store here. There's a dog! Okay, are we just gonna get, like, is this a game where we just go around and talk to animals? I really, like, if you don't pick the talk to animals, there's, like, it seems to be a lot of dialogue stuff that you miss out on. I'm wondering if we're missing out a lot of stuff from the other ones we didn't pick. Okay, why I do declare, who is this gorgeous stranger, and why does she smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Talk to animals. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. Is this Stardew? Yes. Oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, staff girl. Ha, that's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up here in Holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Yeah, I was like, I'm more interested in the dog, Stella. No offense, but like dog. I'm just gonna say, you know what? Just introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Tap Girl. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days, I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone up in that big house. I know, it's just like, can we just like pet the dog? Okay, let's explore. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so blubbly. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the iceberg. It's good to have you here. Bubbly. Bubbly. I know, it's like, I don't see Tabitha as being a Tabby. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Okay, let's use the keen eye and say she's struggling. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, but it feels like she's putting it on as a front. She's always been a little rough around the edges, to be honest. It's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is, or if she's been putting on an act for her whole life. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. Yeah, I was like, I feel like we shouldn't judge her like too bad. Like we've known our cousin for exactly one day, and you know, after a loss, like we shouldn't be too harsh. But I like picking the keen eye options. I like that they kind of open up some more dialogue. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. She's really not worth your time. Excuse me, you've known your cousin for exactly, like, half a day. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. Aww, that's cute. As you might have expected, she was a little more A little more prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? Yeah, Mustard Seed is one of the fairies in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Puck is technically also a fairy, but kind of-ish. Yeah. I realize I sometimes forget that the characters of Midsummer Night's Dream aren't something that everyone just kind of knows. You remembered Puck? Yeah. Mustard Seed is one of the little fairies. How does that monster fare? Okay. I don't know. What are we telling the dog about the cat? Tabitha's cat, unfortunately, we met. I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. It sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a history. Ignore Gretchen lest Stella discover your quirk. No, I am fine if Stella discovers our quirk. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, we've met because this cat, no. She's so condescending. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Are we lying? Are we saying that she's discovered our terrible secret? I feel like we have to lie. But also, I kind of just want to see what happens if we just don't deny it. Alas. Okay, alas, you've discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals. Animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern belle when she talks. Haha, yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards, and do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you two just go to town, you must be, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to dinner for coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it was like even if we tell her, she might not even believe us, because that's kind of like a weird thing to be like, guess what? I talk to animals. And yeah, it's just talking to animals. It's not like we have a super dark, like, secret or anything. Like, okay, let's follow her. There's people! There's so many people! Okay. My immediate thing is like, there's so many people and no one's wearing masks, but that's just, it's a game! Okay, the pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. Everyone's just chilling here, exactly. Yeah, it's a place where you can find ketchup and apparently bottomless coffee for $1. The menu says Winnie's Winning Smile is free. Fancy City Coffee is $2. Sausage Biscuit Special is $2. Sunday Pancake Special is $3. And bottomless coffee is $1. Cool. All right. The pleasant aroma of greasy food. I read that already. Okay. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patron realizes that a stranger has entered the establishment. Great. Hi, everybody. I love that even the kid stops coloring. Hold on. Wait. You can't see the kid. Hold on. You can't see the child. This child stopped coloring to stare at me. If it is better for me to move my camera somewhere else, I totally can. Let me know. But, yeah, we were just all staring at me. Great. Just gonna say hi, everyone. Tap Girl. Just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a slideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Ooh, keen eye. Okay, as you settled into your booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, listen in. Stella pets Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, 2 policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet her. Looks so much like her. Oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the coffee table across from you. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. Oh, the kid's name is Tulip. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's why she looks so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you going to finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea. We've got to get home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table sipping coffee and reading a paper. Sigh, why are the strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Why is it always call boys, pugs, and whippersnappers? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, because next time she sees Tabitha, maybe that's Janny. Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaps of plates of food, or heaping plates of food. So, that's the boss's cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Pearline. Pearline? I think Pearline. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest. Lloyd? Whatever the name is. Okay, one shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, specifically before they've been so much as laid to rest. If you've been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy. He's right. Nastiest woman I've ever met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every Scarlet burn in hell. That's enough of that. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Aww. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I gotta move. I just really should just, we're just gonna go over here. You look at the puppers. Look at the puppers. The puppers is eating the bacon. Anything for you? Is it bacon bad for dogs? Kinda. I want to do the explorer. Is it bacon bad for dogs? You deny me my pleasures? What is and isn't good for ladies' health is none of your business. Gretchen's like one of those 110-year-old ladies who's had a daily glass of wine her whole life. So why stop now? Maybe it's been the secret to her longevity. Anyways, don't worry. I always keep an eye on her diet. And we make sure to only give her the leaner cuts. I gotta go in a sec. Anything while I'm still here? We can say no thanks, I ate pretty recently. You know what? Let's get a biscuit and a coffee. Why not? It's something that's not in that kitchen. Can I have a biscuit and a coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have a chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is that like a church thing? Cool. I'm gonna say cool. She wants to go to a party. Alright. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Ooh, we can ask her if she has something in mind. Do what I can to support Tab. I want to see if she has something in mind. Something's telling me this is a loaded question, and you've got something in mind. Hee hee, was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when I have someone else there to... Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming? Is there nothing else coming from me? Oh, is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Oh, poor Gretchen. Yes, but you still got bacon though. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She needs, she sends her condolences. Thinks it looks great. Didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that. Aw, you didn't have to do that. It looks great. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. He's human, how cute, right? I know. I would share with Gretchen if it gives me the option. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa, live had better. This is the best biscuit I've ever had. That's not saying much. Ooh. I'm gonna say this is the best biscuit. Yeah, this is the best biscuit you've ever had, but you're not too big on biscuits in general. I don't think I actually like biscuits. Like, I know this is a really good biscuit, and I'd eat it again. But if this is the best, the world of biscuits has to offer, consider me. Wait, no, unimpressed? No, I didn't realize it was saying it was bad. I thought it was saying it was good. I did not meant that one. No! No, that's not what I meant. Okay, Avery lingers at the table for a moment. I didn't realize that was saying it was bad. I thought it was saying... Yeah, dang it. I did it. I thought it was the other way around. Oops. Oh, well. So, has Stella hopefully that doesn't affect our relationship with him later or something. That's not what I thought it meant. I didn't read closely enough. It's okay. Haha. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh. I know, I was like, ooh. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids? You should really check out her channel, Top Girl. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner? I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. Yeah, a YouTuber with legs? I know, I want to give Gretchen a big hug. I'm really upset, though, that I messed up the biscuit, because that biscuit was good, and I fucked it up. It's okay. It happens. Alright, so the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least... if that was the case, I'd be at least twice the size of... Oh, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara, but that must have escaped... Oh, a capybara that must have escaped from the local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. I'm still not sure what it was, but I'm the only one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Ooh. Like a mountain lion? Okay. Ooh, let's... It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Oh, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. It's not a marlin. I was gonna say, Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. I just want to see what happens with this one. You decide to share Gretchen's insight with Stella and Avery. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion. Haha, very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not going to trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat, and there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body was too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's still always people keeping exotic animals as pets. kind of a sewer gator type situation. Haha, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the catwalk, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commentators for years to come. 10 out of 10 best pug, yes. Yes, I love, like, I'm really glad I chose to do the talk with animals. I'm really glad I chose that one. Alright, so speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers! Whoops, sorry Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you all around. Liking the game? I'm liking it so far. I have about this much experience playing visual novels, so it's definitely new to me, but I'm really enjoying the story of it so far. At the beginning of the game, you get to pick 2 skills, and we picked one of them that makes it so we can talk to animals. So we've made some friends. We've tried to make friends with a cat, but we can talk to the animals, and it's great. It's glorious, and I'm very glad I picked this perk. Entering because 10 out of 10 Gretchen and Dustin. Yes, we met at a possum, and his name is Dustin, and he's our best friend now, and he's adorable, and we made him a little nest. Is super cute. He's like really, really super cute. And there's a cat, but it's not our friend. The cat's name is Frou Frou. I will move my webcam back. So I forgot that Gretchen was behind me. This is Gretchen. Gretchen is a pug. Yeah, this whole game starts out with an interesting conversation with a person on a bus. So I don't really know how far we are in it. We're definitely a chunk into it. As far as I know, this is in episodes. The reason we're playing it today is, one, I was provided a Steam key that they were giving out keys to some Plant Army members, and also a key for us to give away as well. But I lost my train of thought. My brain is sleepy. But this game is in episodes, and the reason we're doing it specifically today is that episode 2 came out, so I don't really know how far we are into it, but yeah, so this is Gretchen the pug. Gretchen got to eat some bacon, and she's very, very adorable. Yeah, so now that the coast is cleared, I'm going after a skunk ape. Oh, what now? What's skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research from last week's video, I came across a report from a lady from a town over who claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing. We gotta ask Gretchen if she's gonna be there. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. Gretchen is precious. Okay. Yes, Gretchen is adorable. I did read that. So, of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more. I'm in. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school. So it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. Okay, me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, it gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together, though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls her phone out and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to come by, or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to go out to the woods tonight, and I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for the skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hangout. How's that? Haha, yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. Very sus. Yes, you changed. I see blue now. Wait, I see purple now. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about it, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Have I met enough people already? No, I'm down for it. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickster... the trickier one to meet. Kaneka is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. I would put a detective on Gretchen and make a YouTube show called Gretchen Pugtective, and she can solve supernatural sightings. Yes. Yes, maybe we could just make best friends and have a sleepover so we don't have to sleep in the creepy estate with the disgusting bathroom. Like, maybe we can make some friends and stay over there instead. Maybe? Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Ooh. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money. No, we're leaving a nice tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a couple $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. I'm not going to try to say the word any better than that. Aw, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but the sun dips lower and closer to the horizon. A chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know following... Oh, far from the civilization and the people you know. Following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel... Ooh, I'm gonna say strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be. With Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Yeah, the terrible mansion. Yeah. I know, I was gonna kind of say, I was like, honestly, I think I trust Gretchen more than I trust Stella. Like, I think I'm okay with Stella, but also, we will die for Gretchen. Like, we trust Gretchen. Alright. Gotta love this Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel the chill in the air, see the leaves change like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. I was like, that's not what I meant to say. I know, summer. I don't like summer. Okay. Do you really expect to find anything? Do you really expect to find anything out here? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping up out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? See, I think I like her. Okay, what's the weirdest thing you've seen in these woods? Other than anything cryptid related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deers doing it. I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. I think that counts as weird still. Yeah, she's nice so far. Oh, Teutonis Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with glass and trees growing on it. Oh, with grass. With grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. Interesting. Okay. I think we might be reaching the extent of my accurate reading capabilities. Which sucks, because I was like, I want to keep going. Okay, it was practically solid ground, but... It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. Oh, okay. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I kept on my dresser as a little souvenir. Or I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. My articulation. is starting to kind of, which is another reason why I think we'll not do this back to back, because articulation. Has anything ever bad happened on these hikes? Here for the silly mistakes and makes the story funny. Okay. I mean, I'm trying. Alright, has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple of months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though, I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampa's cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that Wampa's cats are actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. I am trying not to make mistakes. I'm attempting to not make mistakes. As if. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind, that's what I did. And I kept Stella company. Oh, okay, I was really confused. I didn't realize it switched to Gretchen. Okay, as if I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind, that's what I did, and I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. Alright, it took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. It could have gone a lot worse. Oh, and there was a time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So, yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I think we're pretty sure it's safe. I'm fine with that. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Like ghosts and whatnot? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad. I can't rule out the possibility that there really are... I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves. I kind of lump them in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were... I'd be shocked if there were... actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't want to even consider the possibility that they exist, because they really are out there. Jeez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So, let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? Oh, yeah. Explore, what about aliens? Okay, hold on. We gotta ask about aliens. What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely They have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense. I love that Gretchen just goes with it, though. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we... Oh, you don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Always so blurry, just like Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. Yep, they always happen to be just blurry enough that you can't really tell. I'm gonna say, heck yes, aliens are real. Nice, I knew we had a connection. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows in the fields, birds in the sky. Then this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like he had never... Wait, he passed out. When he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where the pinky should be. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it, and if they are true... Yeah, blurry because people who hunt UFOs don't know how cameras work. Yep. Or, like, their big, expensive camera breaks, and then the thing happens, and all they have is their really bad camera. I'm gonna say maybe it was just sleep I'm not gonna try. Not gonna try. That could have been sleep. I'm not going to try to say that word right now. I can't do it. I think alien abductions usually are. Maybe he pulled off to the side of the road for a nap and wound up having a weird hallucination while he while he slept. Are we sure about the vampires though, Jessica? Are we sure? Okay, but what about his finger? It wasn't missing before it happened and suddenly poof, no pinky. Okay, I was gonna say haha. Oh, right, you got me there. If this is real, I've got no idea what could have happened with that finger. Nice. I'm glad you're able to keep an open mind. Did you hear that? Okay. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew. Sorry for being jumping, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? I guess I could do kind of lower for him, maybe. Wouldn't you wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business. Stella Richmond, put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about, Chunkabunkus or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. These sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you gotta find anyone in... Of course you wouldn't find any in a one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that that's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since 1990s, and even those were iffy. Okay, this is Gretchen. It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out here. Oh, I can't believe you go out there. Your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video calling you all kinds of names, just seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's possible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. Oh, no hiccups. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Just buy more chickens. No, we're gonna say, what? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Don't kill it. If there are any in the Appalachians, they're highly endangered. Killing one might actually be a crime. At the very least, it'd be a crime against nature. A crime? What about the crimes they committed against me and my chickens? Ain't murder one of the worst crimes you can commit? I'm serving justice where it's due. I cannot take myself seriously while talking like that. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. Can't you just use a tranquilizer or something? Something non-lethal? Killing another animal isn't gonna make things right. It won't bring back your chickens. It'll just cause the potential extinctions of subspecies. Oh, right. Let me just go to my truck and get me my tranquilizer gun and prescription grade darts. Are you kidding? I don't have that kind of shit laying around. I do. My parents use that stuff, or use stuff like that sometimes. My mom can write prescriptions for the darts, and I still have a box of them in the shed. Though, they're probably pretty old by now. I don't know how long they're supposed to be effective for. And there you have it. It's kill or be killed tonight. And if you ain't careful, you'll wind up in the middle of it. And so go on then, go home. Fine. I see you won't be moved, and I respect that. Come on, Dap Girl, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't get too angry with me. About time. Have a nice night, y'all. Cannot take myself seriously while doing that. All right. We are going to stop there, though. I'm really interested to see what else is going on with this. I'm going to swap to this so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.